Alright guys, so I just got me a Blue Yeti microphone, and I wanted to do this video for a while. Just didn't have one of these. Just got on the ferry going over from Southport over to Fort Fisher there in North Carolina on our beautiful coast, and we're just traveling across the Cape Fear here, and we just got off, and now we're getting ready to go to the where we got to get a permit to go on the beach. We had got our kayaks on the back, so we want to go on the beach down there to one of the crossovers and put in and maybe do a little fishing, more or less just doing a little kayaking, kind of getting a feel for the place. So we got our permit right here, and now we're getting ready to go in the gate. So I got a season pass. It's $50 right now. Hopefully it won't go up again, but it's $50 right now for one full year, and it starts the day you buy it, and ends the day you buy it the following year. So I speed up the clip a little bit here because I'm going really slow, and it just takes forever. Put all these clips together, it'd take about 2 hours, just to be honest. But I slow it down in places so you can get an idea how slow it is and everything. And this sand here, I've driven on the beach up there at Corolla on the Outer Banks, and I'm gonna tell you, this sand here is so much softer than it is up there. Here, I speed it up a little bit till I get it up this corner. Y'all ever guys go up there? I mean, this corner right here is very soft. It's like they just dump sand here. If you hear the truck running, you'll hear that I start breaking traction here just a little bit. I have to actually start speeding it up just a little bit here. But I'm easing out here to the beach, and finally make my way out here in just a minute. But that's the worst part, is getting out here from the road to this point right here. That is the worst part, that corner right there. The rest of it's not bad. And once you get out here on the beach, you just find you a line, find you a set of tracks, and start driving. I would recommend staying up here closer to the dunes, and because if you stay down there low, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but just on the other side of this truck here coming towards me, there's a ditch. I mean, it just, well, not really a ditch, but it just drops off. And I was kind of afraid to drive down there. For one, you know, if you got high tide or the tide's coming up, you get stuck, you're out of luck. I mean, your truck's gonna get washed away. But that's one thing they do tell you, is watch the tides, because there's certain places out here on this beach, and high tide, you're gonna be stuck and you're gonna just stay there. So that's one thing they do tell you whenever you're out here on this beach. Yeah, right here I'm just kind of surveying this area here, trying to decide whether I want to go any further or not. But I do, and it's fine. So I get on down past that section there, and I'm easing up my truck on down through there. And by the way, I'm driving an F350. I've got the air in my tires down to, I'm thinking 23 pounds, 25 pounds, something like that, and that seemed to work out pretty good. But don't have any overheating problems. I've read on, you know, places where, you know, big trucks like that have overheating problems. I didn't have any problems like that. Mine's got the 6.7 in it, so it's a 2012 model. But so now we're down here at crossover number 3, and we're going down here to park and unload and everything. So we're getting here a little bit closer to the water, and I'm just taking everything in. And it's really, really beautiful down here. If you got a truck that you can get down here with, a Jeep, whatever, I would recommend trying this sometime. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful place. Get out here, we unload, and the kids wanted to get out with the kayaks, and they do that for a little bit while I'm setting everything up. And we eventually get in the water here in just a minute. So here we are in the water, and we're just eating along. We go just straight out, and the tide is going down. I didn't realize that it was down as much as it was. Being the first time out here, I waited too long to try to go out here on this, and actually even try to even go over there. I should have got over there earlier when the tide was at its peak, or just starting to fall, because this water here is very, very shallow. You'll be able to tell in a minute. I mean, where I'm at here, it might be 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep, maybe. Here in a minute, you'll see where you can see bottom. I mean, this water's kind of stained, but you can still see bottom. So I pull out one of my rods and I start fishing here just a little bit, just for a few minutes, just to see if anything's going to bite. Of course, nothing does. My wife, she starts easing right along, so I'll probably see here in just a second. So I think I'm using a spoon. I believe that's what that is.
Check that out over there. We'll go check that out over there.
Yeah, guys, I'm really wanting to catch a redfish is what I really come over here for. As you can tell, I got on a mud flat right here. It's very, very shallow. Trying to figure out which way I need to go to get off of it. There's my wife up there, so I'm trying to get it to her. I'm just taking in all the sights, just trying to take everything in and get what I can out of the trip while I'm there. So he's on up here to this point here. I don't know where I'm at. Some of you guys that's been out here a lot, fished this area a lot, may know exactly where I'm at. But I seen all the current here and I thought, well, this might be a pretty good place. Try it out. I'm just trying to use a popping cord. I really don't know what really to use. The water is pretty cool at this point. This is during Easter week, so I'm just trying to get positioned here before we really start to get fishing. Trying to get out of that current, actually. There's quite a bit of current right in there. Some tide going out. try this for just a little bit, but then I think I go back to a spoon or either a gulp shrimp. And I'm using the, looks like the DOA on the end of that, DOA shrimp on the end of that pop cord. I'm not sure what I'm using now. And if you can tell, the tide's kind of taking me backwards. It's floating me backwards. I'm just trying to kind of work that weed line there, or grass line. There I was using the Z-Man plastic little swim bait. I wanted to try it a little bit there. Wasn't sure what I was using, but that's what I was using. And so I ease over here to the other side where they're at. Guys, as you can tell, that tide is ripping out of here. It's really going. The water just keeps getting lower and lower. We get up here around this corner where we're starting to go out, back up here to the shore, and pretty shallow. And if you was wondering why we was going back out so soon, kids got hungry. I go up here and eat a little bite here. They start getting restless and a little irritated, and I start getting irritated, so we just head on back up here and go ahead and grab something to eat, get our bellies full before we do something else. Right here is where I was talking about. It is shallow. Shallow. Makes it very tough to even paddle. So we finally get up here to the shore, and my youngest son, the adventurer he is, he comes out there and he helps us, tries to pull us up there to the shore a little bit. So up here we're setting everything up, grab something to eat. We got our lunches made. Brought some just sandwich stuff and everything. So my wife fixes that for the kids and myself. And well, then after we get done eating, I got here trying to fish a little bit here close to where the truck is parked at by myself. I see fish in the water. Not sure what kind it is, but they're jumping around quite a bit. I just never could get nothing to happen. So after trying this for a few minutes, no luck, I feel like it's time to move, so I move around a little bit here. So there you go, guys. After a sad day of fishing. It's why they call it fishing, not catching. I just always have to remember that. Don't catch anything. Just have fun. Just go out there and enjoy. And first time being over here, get some experience at it. But we all load up and we want to head down to crossover number 4, see what it's all about. So we ease back on up here to where the beach is, and we start heading down here to crossover number 4. So we get back to the beach, and I speed up the clip a little bit here to, like I said, we're going pretty doggone slow. Get us down here, crossover number 4, and I stay right up here next to the dunes. I get down to this point right here, and you can tell maybe by the to the left there of my truck hood, it's kind of a drop off there. But I decided to keep on going. See other trucks and everything down through here anyway, so I just decided to keep on going. There's not much sand there to be driving on that before it drops off, but there is sand there. I go on down through here and it flattens back out again. Here's crossover number 4. Start easing down through here, and I still have it sped up some. But I think if I was going to go back down here again, this is where I would start at. This is actually closer to Buzzards Bay than at any other point down through here. And I've not fished a lot of Buzzards Bay at all. I fished a little bit of it on the other side, on the bald head side with a boat. Yeah, this is very pretty down here. Beautiful place. One guy is out here on some kind of stand-up kayak. He's out there fishing. I never get a shot of him, but we got in here, just turn around, head on back. Get back up here to the beach. That water out there is, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it's really blue. Really pretty. And I kick it in high gear here. Speed up the clip again. There's several people out here fishing. I don't know how that was going. I didn't get to stop and talk to anybody. Only I would. Here comes the ranger. Down the beach here, I guess, just checking on everything. Here we turn to go back down to the back out to the main highway. And that, my friends, is the trip out to Fort Fisher. It was a beautiful day. We had a good time. I will say, watch your tides. They say go with the Wilmington tide chart if you're going out that way. You can stop and talk to someone in that building there. They can help you out. A one-day pass is, I think, $12, but the yearly is $50. But there's beach access there, and on the other side of that building, there's neat little exhibits in there. It's a beautiful place. Nice place to come to. Here we ease back in here and going to wash up, clean up, and use restrooms. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, if you will give me a thumbs up, it really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and try to do a little bit of everything. I really do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Try to get something new out every week. But thank you guys, and y'all take care.
With some big old. Yeah! Woo!